Dictator Dan's done a Mark McGowan.
Gone out on his own terms, without giving one f*** about giving anyone one clue it was coming.
Well, thanks very much for being here at short notice.
And with the dust barely settled on a landslide election victory.
Doing this job has been the honour and privilege of my life.
Just like Mark.
It's been an honour and a privilege to serve the people of this state.
Calls an afternoon press conference to announce he's going to be out the door pretty much immediately.
Resign as Premier and member for Mulgrave, effective 5 p.m. tomorrow.
Just like Mark.
Today I'm announcing that I'll be stepping down as Premier and as member for Rockingham.
Says he's quitting both as Premier and as member for the working class suburb he's represented for more than 2 decades.
But there's an old saying in politics, go when they're asking you to stay.
Just like Mark.
Anyone who does the same job for 30 years maybe get tired and maybe look to the future.
And claims there's no pressing issue that forced his hand, he's just knackered.
Once those thoughts of what life will be like after this role start to creep in, you've got a really important choice to make.
What now for Dan?
Well, if he's got any brains, he'll keep following McGowan's lead and move out of his working class electorate to somewhere nice.
So long, Stink Town!
Conspiracy theorists are going to love this.
News Corporation will love this. They've been going after Dan Andrews for years. He defied Rupert's minions election after election after election.
Yes.
Every time they thought they'd killed him, he came back.
Oh, yeah! Oh, man! Undertaker!
He survived countless ministerial scandals, punched on after his government's disastrous handling of COVID, brushed off the institutionalised misuse of public funds for election campaigning, made light of the conspiracy theories about how he hurt his back, and didn't blush when he made Australia a laughingstock of international sport when he pulled out as host state for the Commonwealth Games.
$6 to $7 billion is well and truly too much for a 12-day sporting event.
The guy's a survivor.
Most polls would be lucky to live through one of those scandals.
You and all. You lucky bastard.
Everyone's wondering why now? Why on a random Tuesday afternoon less than a year after a massive election win? I reckon this was the trigger.
Rupert Murdoch has called time at the top of his global news empire after 7 decades.
In one final f*** you to News Corp, he waited for Rupert to step down as chairman before he said, I'm out.
I'm the last man standing.
Wonder if Richard Goyder's watching.
Everyone's wondering if he's going to quit as Qantas chair.
Do you?
No. At least not right now. And that's not just because he's good friends with Kerry Stokes.
Careful.
It's because in most industries you can axe a CEO and a chair in a short space of time without losing too much sleep.
But you can't do this to me.
But most industries don't live with the minute-by-minute possibility of this happening. The Transport Workers Union wants Goyder to follow Alan Joyce out the door. Now the Pilots Union, they call it an association, but it's just a union, has piled on as well. Says they've lost faith in the chairman and the board and they want Richard to hit the ejector seat.
Reckon he'll go?
No, I reckon he's going to put the mouthguard in and slug it out. He's a man under pressure, but only on one front. You've got to remember, Qantas is just one of Goyder's chairmanships and the rest of them are going pretty well. He chairs the Telethon Trust and that's set to kick another goal when Channel 7 does its thing in a few weeks. Final season is always a good time to be the chairman of the AFL, and life at Woodside is sweet right now because of sky-high energy prices.
Good time to be in big oil.
Fossil fuels, the Dan Andrews of the commodities trade. Just won't die.
Oh, my God! Randy Orton! Whoa, the casket!
I'm Ben Harvey. For more update, click the subscribe button below.